Hey guys, it's Mrs. Bothers, and in this video we're going to do a quick overview of graphing in the coordinate plane. Okay, so when you're graphing on the coordinate plane, first of all you need to understand that you have an x-axis which goes horizontally across, and then the y-axis which goes vertically or up and down. Each location on the coordinate plane is called an ordered pair. The term makes sense too because it's a pair, you have two numbers, and it's ordered a specific way. The x-coordinate is always first, the y-coordinate is always second. You always use your x-coordinate first, so you go across first, okay, because that's your x-coordinate is going across, and then your y-coordinate comes second. All right, so for instance, we've got these points here on this coordinate plane. And I want to go through and see if we can identify the ordered pair for each of those points. So if we look at point A, okay, as I said first, we always go across first. So if we go across on this x-axis, to get to A, we stop right here, which is in the negatives. All right, so that's at -4. And then we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So our ordered pair for A is going to be -4 and +4. Okay, again, our x-coordinate is going across. We had to go across to -4, and then we went up to +4 on the y-axis. All right, point B, we go across first, so that's going across to +1. So our x-coordinate is 1. And then we're going up 1, 2, so that's the point 1, 2. All right, point C, go across first, so that's -1, -2, -3. And then I'm not going up at all, so that y-coordinate is going to be 0. So that's -3, 0. Point D, I'm going across to -2, and down, that's -2. So -2, -2. And then for point E, I'm going to go across 1, 2, and then down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 2, -5. All right, this next set of ordered pairs we're going to actually plot on the coordinate plane. So if I point F, that's a 0, 1. So I'm starting at 0, okay, and that means I'm going across 0. So I'm not going across at all. Then I'm going up 1 space. So that's right here. So that is point F. All right, point G is at 4, -2. So starting here, I'm going across to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then -2 is going down, so 4, -2. All right, then H, -5, -3. So again, my first value is my x-coordinate, so I'm going back to -5. And then I'm going down 1, 2, 3. So point H is located here. That's -5 and -3. All right, then I is -1, +4. So I'm going back to -1 and then up 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so there's point I. And then point J is 0, 0, which is right here in the center. And there's actually a specific name for that. That's called the origin. So the origin is where the x and y axis intersect. So it has a special name. So anytime we're talking about the origin, that's the point 0, 0. All right, one last thing we need to cover is the quadrants. If you think of the word quadrant, the root word is quad, or the root is quad, which means 4. And as you can see, the x and y axis divide your coordinate plane into 4 different sections. All right, and so those 4 sections, they're numbered a specific way. All right, this quadrant right here where everything is positive, this is what you learned first. So that is quadrant number 1. Okay, and I'm writing in Roman numerals because that's how you'll normally see it. Just know that that's 1. And they go in a counterclockwise fashion, or basically they make a C shape. So 1 over here would be quadrant number 2, quadrant number 3, and quadrant number 4. So again, it basically makes a C shape, quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you will need to know how to locate different points in different quadrants. So in other words, if I said you have, let's say point D, -2, -2, if I ask you what quadrant that's in, you would need to be able to tell me that's right here, that's in quadrant 3. you would need to be able to tell me this is quadrant 4 and so on. So I may give you a point and ask you what quadrant that's located in, so you will need to know those as well. All right. Hopefully that quick snapshot helps you out. Just remember again, you've got your 4 quadrants. Your ordered pairs are always X and then Y, so you always go across first and then vertically. All right, and of course, as always, if you have any questions, feel free to email me and I'll talk to you guys later.